Looking for the best motherboards for i9 10900K? To suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. MSI MAG Z490 Tomahawk. Design and build quality. MSI's MAG Z490 Tomahawk features a simple black and gray design, identical to the usual Tomahawk series aesthetic. For RGB, we have an integrated RGB strip under the PCH heatsink which looks quite neat. The overall build quality is good, and the aluminum heatsink further adds a touch of durability. Performance. We have a rather unconventional 12+1+1 phase power design, with 12 power stages for the CPU and 1 for the iGPU. You can also find a heatsink on top of the board, and more heatsinks are present on the M.2 slots. The motherboard faced no problems handling the 10900K, even when I slightly pushed it to 4.0 GHz. Connectivity and features. The motherboard impressed me with its array of ports in this price category, including USB 3 Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 2x2 Type-C. For connectivity, we get dual LAN ports, featuring 2.5G and 1G options. Plenty of storage too, with 6 SATA 3 ports and 2 M.2 slots supporting PCIe 3.0x4. Number 2. MSI MAG Z490 GODLIKE. Design and build quality. The black and gray color scheme of the motherboard doesn't stand out a lot, but I absolutely love its stunning design. There is RGB on the MSI Dragon logo and on the PCH heatsink. And, to top things off, the motherboard features an OLED screen beside the RAM slots. The build quality is premium, as you would expect. Performance. As the MAG Z490 GODLIKE belongs to MSI's top-of-the-line series, you can be very sure that it's an overclocking beast. The motherboard offers 16 power phases, each delivering up to 90A, and ample space around the CPU socket to install a budget cooler of any size. I pushed and successfully tested the CPU at 4.7 GHz without hiccups. Connectivity and features. Equipped with Thunderbolt 3, USB 3.2 Gen 1 and Gen 2, and standard USB 2.0 ports, the motherboard offers extensive connectivity options. It features 10 gigabits per second and 2.5 gigabits per second controllers for high-speed networking, and 6 SATA 3 ports for storage. The OLED screen provides a great touch of customizability. Number 3. ASUS ROG Strix Z490 iGaming. Design and build quality. The ASUS ROG Strix Z490 iGaming impressed me immediately with its design, thanks to the all-black PCB and its massive heatsink. Its layout may be snug but accommodates essential components without compromise, and it's well built and sturdy. Performance. Despite its compact size, it packs a punch in performance. We have 8+2 power stages, and a heatsink that runs around the VRM, right above the CPU socket, as well as a custom fan around the VRM. ASUS has certainly done its homework, and the motherboard had no trouble handling the CPU in my dedicated testing. Connectivity and features. In terms of connectivity, the Mini IDX board has 4 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1, and 2 USB 2.0 ports. Interestingly, it also has Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1. A 2.5G LAN port is also on the rear I/O. Lastly, for SATA 3 and 2 M.2 slots, under the heatsink, are available. Number 4. GIGABYTE Z590 AORUS Pro X. Design and build quality. The GIGABYTE Z590 AORUS Pro AX has a seriously clean and premium-looking design. It comes with brushed aluminum finish and a black-gray color scheme. For RGB, there is a single strip on top of the rear I/O. I also found it to be very solidly built. Performance. With its 12+1 power phase design and 68 power stages with a 6-layer PCB, the Z590 AORUS Pro AX promises stable power delivery. A heatsink is found under the rear I/O and atop the M.2 slots. Cooled by the Antec Cooler K240, the i9-10900K ran stable, even when I pushed it beyond base frequencies. Connectivity and features. Owing to its 4 M.2 slots, the last one supporting PCIe Gen 3, and 6 SATA 3 ports, this motherboard offers ample storage options. Moving on to the PCIe slots, only the topmost slot supports PCIe Gen 4. For connectivity, there is a 2.5G LAN port and Intel Wi-Fi 6AX200 antenna included in the box. Specifications: chipset, Intel Z490 memory, 4x DIMM, 128GB max, DDR4, display outputs, DisplayPort rear USB ports, 4x USB 3.2 Gen 1, 1x USB 3 Gen 2x2, Type-C, 4x USB 2.0, 4x USB 3.2 Gen 2, network, Intel 2.5GB LAN chip, Intel Wi-Fi 6AX200 storage, 4x M.2, 6x SATA 3. Number 5. GIGABYTE Z490 Vision G. Design and build quality. The GIGABYTE Z490 Vision G motherboard shows impressive build quality and comes with a sleek black and white design, accentuated by aluminum heatsinks and in white rear I/O with Vision branding. Aside from the heatsinks, the rest of the motherboard is completely black, giving it an overall pleasing look. Performance: it features a robust 12-phase power design with 50A power delivery per phase. This VRM is cooled by the white heatsink. My detailed testing showed that the Z490 Vision G is more than capable of handling the i9-10900K smoothly. Connectivity and features: for storage, there are 2 M.2 slots under the shiny white heatsinks and 6 SATA 3 ports. Its rear I/O includes USB 2.0, USB 3.2 Gen 1, and USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C ports, enough connectivity for all your needs. Specifications: chipset, Intel Z490 memory, 4x DIMM, 128GB max, DDR4, display outputs, DisplayPort, HDMI rear USB ports, 4x USB 3.2 Gen 1, 1x USB 3.2 Gen 2x1, Type-C, network, 1x Aquantia AQC10710G LAN controller, 1x Realtek RTL8125B 2.5G LAN controller, storage, 2x M.2, 6x SATA 3.